Mic test. Okay, we're good.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream.
Sure, we'll watch this intro. Why not?
Forgotten land.
No reason not to.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Whee! I did always like this intro a lot. It's a lot weirder than the intro cutscenes for Dark Souls 1 and 3. Those ones are like, here's the backstory and the basic setup. This one's just like, yeah, you're gonna die a lot. Have fun with that, buddy. Anyway, hello, welcome to Dark Souls 2. We're doing a challenge run. I am going to see how hard it is to beat this game while only using my bare fists / fist weapons. There's only like 3 different ones in the whole game, so we don't have a whole lot of options there, but it'll be fine. Also, I think my roommate is having his car worked on outside, so if you hear talking that's not me, that's probably them. Apologies in advance. Alright. Good old Dark Souls 2. It's been a while since I played this game. Actually, I don't think I've played it since I last streamed it, and that was like 2 years ago? But, I was in the mood to play it again. After a while, I guess.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, character creation time. How many characters can you fit? I hope there's enough. Nope. Yeah, let's go!
Oh, at least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay. Which one of these has the highest, or has the best, like, strength dex balance? That's not just, like, garbage. Maybe I should just start as a deprived. Actually, no, that strikes me as a bad idea. That is a dorky-ass helmet. Let's just go with the warrior. And I'll take healing wares. Alright. Let's see, you want to be as burly as possible. And absolutely jacked, of course. Sure, that's fine. Man, it really took them a while to come up with a half-decent character creator, huh? There is just not a lot of options here to work with. Sure. Good enough?
people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know.
The Firekeepers are so catty. I love them.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls.
Yes, yes, I know how Dark
They're
Souls
all
works.
that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Cool, thanks, bye. Okay, is there anything up here? I don't remember. Again, it's been a couple years since I played this game. Oh, actually, before I forget, get that shit out of my inventory. Or, out of my equipment slots. I know how words work. Can I not break this? Okay, I can. Just have to keep punching it. Alright, we'll forego the tutorial stuff for now. We'll be back here later, but I want to go ahead and get this playthrough rolling. It's good to be back. I love Majula. It's my favorite hub area in the whole series. That's not my favorite dog barking outside my house right now. Like this. Hi, Harold.
Are you, or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side. Take this with you.
Thank you.
Go on, and he who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul, King Vendrick.
You may level up by the power of the Emerald Hill.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the king, lest this...
Alright. We have our mission. Find the four old ones and punch them to death. Let's go ahead and scoop up what few items we can here, and then we'll be on our way. Hi, Salden.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that this. It is a kind of... And in Dran. I am. You probably... Well, there's nothing. Do you know? Even I'm told anything. What we call... Do you seek to be a we? And that... There are four, and wherever each. If that...
Come on, just give me the thing.
Journey, you'll find when you've protect. That is a people let. Do you feel it suits? It will. Do you see? That was what you meant, but in the cathedral. But have you seen the flame? The long.
You have a lot of dialogue, huh?
That was. You may just, but don't venture.
I thought he was going to give me a ring. I guess not. Anyway. I am kind of skipping through the dialogue, yes, because I've already played this game once on stream before, more thoroughly. This is more of a... This isn't a stopping to smell the roses kind of stream.
Who are you? Oh, I packed the nose.
Anyway. Grab that. Having more life gems is always nice. Should be a chest up here. I believe this has a Titanite shard in it. Yes, we're gonna need those. I probably could have just dropped down. That's fine. Go over here. Use that down the well. Grab the Estus shard. Take that over to the Herald. Bear, seek, lest. One moment. I'll be right back, I gotta go take care of something. Enjoy the ambience. Sorry about that. Alright. Now, sort of the intended first level is the Forest of Fallen Giants over that way, but instead of going that way, we're going to go this way. Well, first of all, I think there's an item up here. Let me go grab that. Free homeward bones, don't mind if I do. But yeah, instead of the Forest of Fallen Giants, we are going to head to Heide's Tower of Flame first, because there's a super easy boss we can kill there, and... well, it's not, like, inherently super easy. The bosses in this game aren't like... oh my god. Words? There's a cheese method of killing this boss super easy, and I intend to take advantage of that, and... we're gonna do that, just so I can, get our build jump started. Okay. Yep, pay me no mind. Just want to get that lit. That's fine. We'll just let him... we'll just leave him be. Okay, this area is not very big. But it is full of deadly enemies for our current power level. We can just ignore them. Ow. That's fine. Just get through the fog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Works every time. Now you might be thinking, hey, Cadenza, that kind of goes against the spirit of a punch-only challenge run, and you know, you might be correct, but also. There's like a bunch more Dragonriders in the game. We'll have plenty of time and opportunity to punch them all to death. It's fine.
Are you from these parts?
Hi, Lycia.
My name is Lycia. I have come. I can...
Oops. Let me just exhaust her dialogue.
And
send her back to Drang Lake.
No
There.
need for miracle.
Alright, back to Majula. Now, the bad news about doing a fists-only playthrough of this game is that you can't make a fist weapon out of any of the boss souls. But the good news about that is that we are free to use said boss souls for levels. So I am going to go ahead and do that. I do want to keep at least 12k on me, though. Hi, Harold.
Bearer of...
Let's see. I want to pump adaptability. And let's get some more health. There we go. More iframes, a little more HP to work with. Now we'll go to the forest. I want to keep at least 12k souls on me, so that we can clear out Malinch's inventory enough to get her to move over to Drang Lake, and also get a good item from her. That will be very helpful throughout this run. Is there a treasure chest in this area? I feel like there might be. I feel like I might have skipped it over. Nah, it's probably fine. Open, please. Okay. Another human effigy. Nice. What is my jump set to? Okay, it's left stick. Just wanted to make sure before I did this. Hup! Did not want to fall down into the pit and die. That would not have been ideal. Okay. Time to commence Operation Don't Die. Alright, what's the damage? Get fisted, idiot! I didn't even see you. You know, that's not terrible, actually. It's not fantastic. Obviously, the range leaves a little bit to be desired. once we get an actual fist weapon, and also put some points into our stats, we'll be getting more damage in no time. Just maybe not immediately. I'm doing this challenge specifically in Dark Souls 2 because I had heard that it was maybe the easiest to do it in this game, and that seems to be bearing out so far. Oh my god. Right, I'm playing Scholar of the First Sin. There are a million enemies. That axe is having a normal one. Right, I'm playing Scholar of the First Sin. Enemy aggro ranges are stupid. This is very dumb already. God, this one followed me all the way back here. That's so dumb. Dark Souls 2, everybody. I do love this game. I do like it a lot, but it is kind of silly. Okay. Just gotta take it slow and steady. I did do this to myself. Hey, buddy. There's not really a reason for me to alternate my fists. I just wanted to. Nice. Grab that. Okay, there's gonna be a whole lot more dudes up here. I guess the good thing about using my fist is that it's not taking up a lot of stamina. So I can kind of just combo dudes to death. Keep them stun locked for a while. This is so stupid. Dark Souls 2, everybody. Okay. Distance myself, see how far they'll follow me. A lot of this playthrough is going to be like this until we can get some better damage. Jerk. But yeah, this isn't, like, terrible. It's kind of comparable to, like, dagger damage, only slower. Also, I'm killing all these enemies instead of clearing them out, or instead of just running, because it's really hard to run away from enemy mobs in Dark Souls 2. Especially Scholar. They really, really don't want you to run away from enemies. They want you to fight them. Which, you know, not always ideal, but I can live with it. Why did I lock onto that dude way up there? That dude way up there who's gonna chuck firebombs at me. Not very accurately, either. Alright, I should go kill him before I deal with any of the other nerds here. Dude, seriously? What is your problem? What is your damage? Okay, good. Shout out to the cicadas chirping outside my building. My building? Why did I say my building? My house. I promise I know how to talk like a person. Get fisted! Don't worry, I saw that guy down there trying to run up here. Let me ban this spam bot real quick before this dude gets here. There we go. Hey, buddy. Come on down. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. Why are you... What is your problem? Let me just go ahead and pop a life gem. Yeah, there's an item over here. Couple items over here. Nice. The good thing about finding all these weapons that I'm not going to be able to use is that I can just sell them. You can sell things to Mullen, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Selling wasn't really a thing in Dark Souls 1. You could, technically. You could give items to Frampton, he would eat them for a minuscule amount of souls. Incredible damage. Kello, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Witness the power of Hilda Haymaker. This is probably gonna go very slow until... Oh god. Probably gonna go very slow until I can get some actual weapons here. But like, the damage isn't terrible. If I were playing Dark Souls 1 or 3, I would be doing like maybe double digits after a full stamina bar. Get dunked on, nerd. Oh my god, the spam bots today. Go away. So rude. Alright, we're getting closer to the bonfire. If I can just get there without dying, that would be lovely. Nice try, Dark Souls 2. That shit ain't gonna work on me. This ain't my first rodeo. Yeehaw. Alright, this might be a little more dangerous. Whoa. What other builds have I done? So, I've completed this. I've done 2 full playthroughs of this game. My first playthrough, I did the Pyromancer. I went with like a strength Pyromancer build, and then my second playthrough, which I streamed a couple years ago, I did a Hex build, which was really fun. And I wish Hexes would come back in future Souls games. That's a really cool class of magic. And now I'm doing Punch Lady. Alright. Let me back up. Give myself some space here. Stop blocking. Let me win. Ow. Jeez. Every encounter is going to be a lot more dangerous for a hot minute. Gotta take it slow and steady, and considering this is Dark Souls 2 we're talking about, slow and steady is like the entire game. You can really tell that a lot of the old Kingsfield developers worked on this game. Get fisted! Ow! Don't firebomb me. I'm busy trying to punch your friends to death. So rude. Hey, buddy. Need better adaptability. You can do fist plunging attacks. That owns. I love this game. Alright, who is shooting at me? You. I can't do anything about you. Ugh. You know, actually, that's not entirely true, Kelif. There's a DLC weapon where, if you have it equipped, I think it's charged R2, lets you basically throw a Hadoken. And indeed, once we get to the DLC, I'll be doing that one first, so I can get that weapon. But that's a long ways off. Hi, Malincha. Alright, I need to spend 12k souls, so I'm gonna buy 2 of these. And Leningrad's key. And a Ferris's Lockstone, and a Bright Bug. Spend the rest on a single life gem. Now we can talk to her.
If you want work.
Booyah!
My name.
Exhaust her dialogue, just to make sure she moves to Malincha. Oops. Mashing too fast. Alright. There. Now we're gonna get way more souls. I think that's like a 20% boost, actually. Alright. Now we're in business. Cestus time, baby. Cestus? Kestus? Caestus? I actually don't know how to pronounce this weapon's name. Get back here! No! I couldn't kill the crystal lizard. Oh, that's sad. It's fine. I'll live without. It was probably just a twinkling titanite anyway. Alright, I've never actually power stanced before, so I don't know how to do it. I think it's... Yeah, I think I just hold triangle to get that activated. Do I have any firebombs on hand? I don't. Let me see if I can buy one.
You?
Yes.
Thanks.
Let me put that on my shortcuts real quick. Do it about here. I screwed it up. There are explosive barrels on the other side of this wall that are supposed to like blow up later and open up a shortcut, but if you aim a firebomb properly, you can do that early. I've never actually done that. I've never actually done that, which is probably why I wasn't able to do it properly there, but it's fine. Oh, we have way more damage already. Nice. Oh, that's sexy. Let's go. Hell yeah. This is gonna be fun. Caestus. That's how I typically pronounce it, but it's good to have confirmation. Also, hello, Ravenoff. Thanks for tuning in. Our build is online. We have the Caestus. This is fun, actually. The reason I'm not doing this challenge in Dark Souls 1 or 3 is that, like, the damage scaling on your fists and also the Caestus is miserable. It's basically a joke option that you shouldn't actually do unless you really want to give yourself a hard time. But this feels like actually viable, which is really weird, but I'm not complaining about it. I do like that about Dark Souls 2. It has a pretty wide variety of, like, viable builds and playstyles, which is pretty neat. Alright, time to get stupid. Oh shit. Well, I almost died, but I was about to say, look at that damage. That was really solid, actually. This is fun. Yeah, right? Big armored turtle guy? I mean, he blew himself up with the explosive barrel, but even still. Alright, let's go back down. Ah. I don't remember how to get over there. Let's just do this. Alright, come on, get up here. Nice. Yeah, this is just fun. Well. Nice. Okay. Hey, buddy. I gotta get... Whoa, God! Okay. I was about to say before I fell and almost died. I gotta get back in the swing of things with regards to Dark Souls 2's combat rhythms. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne lately, which is a way faster game. Dark Souls 2 feels almost plodding by comparison. Not in a bad way, but it definitely expects you to take your time more. But I'm fine with that. I'm a pretty patient person in general. I don't remember how to get up there, so I'll let you live for the time being. Alright, let me jump over here. And jump down here. Oh, there's just a ladder. Fair enough. I dodged directly into that. On purpose, obviously. Okay, I guess I gotta take the long way back around. Fair enough. I don't know why, but I really like the Dark Souls 2 jump sound. It has a lot of oomph to it. Nice try, nerd. That shit won't work on me. me go kill this dude over here before we talk to Kale. Alright. Hi, Kale.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name...
Mash through his dialogue just to make sure he moves back to Drang Lake.
Have you... Wait. Were you... What a joy...
Thanks for the key.
Incredible... So... I'll be...
Okay, good. Moving right along. Shout out to the cicadas outside my house. The Dark Souls 2 fast ladder shimmy is funny to me. Yeah, it's that time of year. They're just like, hey, I'm in the middle of my life cycle, what's up? I will make it everyone else's problem. Zanara, hello, thanks for tuning in. I'm in the middle of a Dark Souls 2 challenge run, although it doesn't really feel like a challenge run right now. It just feels like I'm playing a video game. Ow. You dick. I'm good, thanks for asking. Ow. Get fisted. I will try not to say that every single time, but I make no promises. Ow. Stop that. Can you just, like, chuck this over here, please? Oh, now he fell off the ledge, so he can't even get here. That's annoying. Are there firebombs up there? I don't remember. Let's go find out. Hi, Pursuer. Bye, Pursuer. You can just chill up there until you go away. That's fine. I don't care. If you do kill him up there, then, you know, he won't show up in his boss arena. So, like, you can kill him early, which is cool. And I've never done that, but I don't think this is the playthrough to try it. Ah! Forgot about y'all. Get down here, please. So I have a little more room to maneuver, or... Okay, that's fine. I rolled directly into that man. Let's not die. Okay. I should be playing a little bit more cautiously than I am. These fists are good, but also I gotta get way close. To actually hit dudes with them. Estus Shard, nice. Did I happen to pick one up? I don't know. Let me check. I did. Excellent. Now if I can just not whiff this. Hup. Excellent. Let's actually go back to Majula. And power up our Estus. Maybe level up once or twice. Hopefully upgrade our Caestus a little bit. Both of our Caestus. Let's take care of that first, actually. before we do anything else.
Ah, yes. Now, all right. But first,
Let's see. If I just rest at the bonfire, will that move him, or... Okay, it does. Good.
you, the name, and you, a man, not, oh, you're a...
Alright. There we go. We have a +1 Caestus. Let's see, how many... You have 10 shards for sale, and I can buy 2.
I'll be around.
I do have a fair amount of these. I would like to have a little bit more damage.
What?
Oh, no, that one's too expensive. Oh, that's fine. Alright, 2 +1 Caestuses, nice.
I'll be around.
Now let's go talk to Harold.
Is that a here to see luck? However,
There we go. Also, to answer your questions, Anara, yes, I do upload all of my stream VODs to my YouTube channel, which you can find a link to in the channel in my Twitch channel description. I usually upload them the day after a given stream. Hi, Malincha. You're still here.
Lonely.
Maybe she moves after the boss fight? That sounds correct. There we go. I just barely avoided one-shotting that dude. So rude. Nice. Incredible job. Alright, I'm gonna have to play super patiently and carefully here. I thought one of them dropped something. That was incorrect. Never going to use either of those. That's fine. I don't know that I have a lurk command set up, but I understand the sentiment. Enjoy the lurking, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Now there should be a door somewhere in here. Down here, maybe? Yeah, that looks like it. This chest should be trapped. Nice try. Free Titanite shard, don't mind if I do. Now this door is locked. Or it doesn't open from the side, but I can get the attention of the enemies on the other side and have them open it for me. Which I did not know about when I last streamed this game, but I think it's pretty neat. Alright. This shield dude is messing me up a little bit. I love perfectly failing to dodge an attack. Can I just kill you, please? Good God. That was more effort than it should have been. I don't even remember what's in here, to be honest. A life ring. And I think that was a large Titanite shard? Let me just go ahead and put that on for lack of a better thing to have at the moment. A small increase in HP will be nice. There we go. Loot this. Chloranthy ring. I got scared by the phantom. There we go. Better stamina recovery speed. We're gonna have that on for basically the whole game. Free Titanite slab. Don't mind if I do. Visions of tight spot. You don't say. Alright. Now to continue on. Which way do I want to go first? I think this way. Hi, Pate.
Hello there. Well, my name? Be careful.
He's this game's Patch's replacement.
Oh, yeah. I still...
Only...
I'll leave.
Patches is like... He's a bit of a scoundrel, positive, but this guy's just kind of slimy. Oh no, the gate shut behind us. Whoever could have foreseen this? I thought for sure that would kill that guy. Thank goodness I invested in iframes. Putting myself in the corner was not a good idea. I'm lucky I didn't die. Whew! That was hairy for a second. Alright. There should be a secret wall somewhere in this room. There it is. I feel weird calling the secret areas in this game illusory walls because that like implies that they disappear when you touch them, but in this game you press interact and the wall just slides up like it's a Kingsfield game. So, like, I call them secret walls. I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's kind of the same thing either way, but who is attacking me? Oh, those dudes are attacking that giant's remains, right? Yeah, I can't make that gap. I'll have to go the long way around. Hello again.
Well, I hope that... Be careful. Oh.
Thank you.
With luck. Well,
Moving on. Maybe I'll just move out of the line of fire real quick. Just for funsies. circle around and get him from the other side. Hup. Hup. Oops, didn't mean to lock off. Nice! I one-shot him with the backstab. Or the back fist, I guess. And inside I find stuff I'm not going to use, but it's items I don't have to loot in the future. I'm actually going to go back up because, well, first I'm going to go over here. Okay, not the interaction I was expecting, but sure. Stop it. We'll have to interact with this thing way later. God, the cicadas are so loud right now. Alright, I need to go back up here because there's something I missed. I should have grabbed it first, but I wasn't thinking about it. Do you see that weird shadow on the wall? Invisible hollow. Crazy hidden. And no, the game doesn't tell you that invisible hollows are a thing. You just have to kind of stumble upon them. But it is cool that they exist. I did see that, Ravenoff, and I would like to play the Elden Ring DLC at some point, but that shit is $40! And I can't really afford to spend $40 on a video game right now, even if it's a video game I really like. Really? I disagree with that. Whatever. Alright, you're next. Can I not, please? I don't intend on fighting the boss immediately here. I'm gonna clear the place out of items first. And then I'll head back to Majula, make some upgrades, maybe get a couple levels, etc. What is this dude's deal? Okay. Buddy, are you good? Hello? He just really wants to fight that tree, I guess. Having a normal one here in Drang Lake. Are you gonna do the same thing, or are you gonna actually fight me? Oh god. I forgot about the big boy. Everyone always forgets about the big boy. You can't forget about the big boy. It is crucially important that you don't forget about the big boy. It is weird how quickly I can kill those things. Not bad weird, but weird nonetheless. Nice try, nerds. That shit won't work on me. Huh. Okay, I got clipped, that's fine. Alright, now let's actually go get that thing they were guarding. Whatever it even is. More stuff I won't use, cool. Yeah, this should be close to a shortcut that I can open up. do gotta be careful because your weapons, your weapons degrade extremely quickly in this game. It's enough of a concern to worry about. Our stuff gets repaired whenever you rest at a bonfire, which is nice. But I gotta survive until then. Alright, the last giant is down that way, but as stated previously, I want to go back to Majula, get some upgrades and such. I said this before, but this doesn't really feel like a challenge run, to be honest. It just feels like a normal playthrough, which is nice. And I get to revisit Dark Souls 2, which is also nice. Hello. Oops. Alright, let's buy out the rest of his... well, most of the rest of his inventory of Titanite shards.
I'll be around.
Do I have any soul items I can use? I do.
You would.
Oops. There we go. Come on. Menu better. There. Now we have one Caestus at +3 and one at +4. That's pretty good.
I'll be around.
Considering we haven't fought the first boss yet. And I shouldn't need anything else to kill the last giant. I should be fine. Alright. God, the cicadas are really loud right now. I don't know if you can hear that. You might be able to. It's a little silly. Just had a quick drink of water there. Alright, let's go fight the last giant. Make sure my equipment is all in order. Does this do anything? Oh. Another slight increase in HP. Excuse me? Sir, what? No. No, I'm streaming right now, dude. Can you go away? I'm trying to play the video game. I don't want to fight you. Okay. Consequence of playing online, I guess. I hope you're happy. Note to self, play offline in future streams. I didn't think that was gonna be a problem. We're in, like, the first area. Okay. We were bound to die eventually, I guess. It just happened a little earlier than I would have liked. That was silly. Thank you for the firebomb. It's a good thing invaders have like a cooldown, so that you don't have to worry about getting invaded again immediately. Right, that door's locked. We'll get the key for that way later. Okay, boss time. From the top of the mat, it's the last giant! Ow. Wait for the stomp combo to finish. Okay. Not up to a great start. It's fine. Maybe I should just heal up just in case. Somehow I dodged that. He's doing a lot of sweeping. And also just sort of casually ripping his own arm off. Paid for my greed with that one. There we go. Not too bad. Cool 12,000 souls. Soldier key that I don't think works on this door. Having a normal one in Dragon Lake. This game is silly. Shout out to video games. Shout out to the Havoc physics engine. Source of many delightful, fun times. There we go. Go ahead and get that door open for later. But for now, we will head back to Majula again. That went pretty well. Now the Pursuer is going to be tougher. There is a super cheap environmental kill you can do on the Pursuer. But it's also easy to mess up. Alright, let's get some levels.
Bearer of sea.
Get some more health. Get some more stamina. Some more equip load might be nice, actually. Well... $50 might be good. Let's... Actually, let's worry about that later. For now, I would like more adaptability. And I'll put another point into strength. Marvelous. Did I get a... I did not get a flask shard.
Oh, go.
Good thing about Malincha is that she sells unlimited life gems, so I'm going to be dumping all of my spare souls into that. They're very useful. Incredible color commentary from the cicadas. Alright, moving on. I very nearly rolled directly off the bridge. Ow. You gonna... Thought you would. This is... Okay, that wasn't him, that was a different guy. whatever. Chesto. I don't remember offhand. I'll take that. The Ring of Restoration restores like 2 HP per second, which is incredibly minuscule. But it's better than nothing. Pay me no mind, sir. What was I saying? I don't remember offhand where all the mimics are in this game, but there aren't that many of them, and I'm fairly certain there aren't any in the forest, so I can open chests with impunity, relatively speaking. I think I gotta go back this way. Maybe there was like a locked door over here that I can open now that I have that key. That seems vaguely correct. You seem silly. Get over here, please. Okay, let me dodge out of the way, please. Stop turtling. Just let me kill you. Right, that door. I remember how this game works. Yeah. I thought that killed him. These dudes have a little bit of poise, it turns out. There we go. Those guys are a little more dangerous than they usually are. Probably because of the whole punchies. I meant to get hit there, obviously. Kill you first. There we go. Ooh, some life gems, thank you. Let's go ahead and use one, get healed up. Alright, now it's time to fight the pursuer. I really like this boss, actually. It has such a cool design, and the fact that it just, like, floats off the ground, very menacing. Can this work? It sure didn't. Alright. We'll fight you fair and square. Okay, not great damage. But his attacks are pretty easy to dodge. I say, immediately getting hit by one. He's doing that attack a lot. I'm not doing this on purpose. His AI is just kind of doing that. Whoa! I thought I had strafed out of the way. I was incorrect in that assumption. I should have just dodged. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm out of Estus. I staggered him. Somehow that missed. I really feel like it shouldn't have, but ow. Whatever. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I forgot that was even an attack. And I'm dead. Well, I almost had him until I didn't. I should have just went up to him while he was doing that and just finished him off before he could get the attack off. But I didn't do that. Lesson learned for next time. How many human effigies do I have? I have 5. I'll use 1. I would like a little more HP to work with. Alright, let's try that again. We can definitely do that. Move, please. Thank you. Not fantastic, but I'll live with it. Ow. Fair enough. Maybe I should try dodging to the right instead of the left. I keep getting clipped. This is fine. This is fine. I gotta time my dodges better. Ow. I forgot there was a second ballista in this arena. I don't need it. I can punch this nerd to death. There we go. Okay, my life gem didn't come out for some reason. There we go. I disagree. Okay, sure. Sure, game. I wasn't anticipating this to be that much of a struggle. We might be here for a minute. It's okay, I got this. I'm not tilted, I'm just a little annoyed. I would have started the stream at my usual time of like 4:30, but I had to do some grocery shopping, and I was running a little behind on time, and I didn't want to like rush myself, so I just decided to start an hour later. I should maybe do groceries on a different day than stream day. Lesson learned for the future, I suppose. Okay, let's try this again. You dick. I got greedy. I got greedy and I paid for my sins. That's fine. Correctly timed dodge. There we go. It's good that I learned this attack pattern now. It'll be important for later. Shit. Okay, I want to time those a little later than I think. Good to know. Over here, please. Get out of the corner. Ow. Let me just heal up, just to be safe. I've almost got him. Ow! Clipped. Drinky. Oh my god. Just let me kill you. Just let me kill you! Ow! Good. Jesus. Whew. That shouldn't have taken so long. It's fine. Let me replace this with the Ring of Blades. That'll increase our physical attack power. Who the... Right. The enemies from before. Okay. Good. Saved by the cutscene. Thank you, Mr. Eagle. Actually, is that an eagle or is it a hawk? It's one of those. They're They're related genuses of creature. I should know my birds better. Anyway. We're here at the Lost Bastille. Some human effigies. Lovely. A dull ember. Can give that to McDuff once we run into him. Get me the hell out of here. Back to Majula. Alright, let's use our soul items real quick. I want to buy these bright bugs and also this fragrant branch. There we go. She'll restock these bright bugs in her inventory periodically every time you kill a major boss, but every time she does, they get more expensive. So I want to be sure and buy them as I can afford them, so I can have a nice stockpile for later areas.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can sell some stuff at Mullen's shop. I should be able to. Hi, Mullen.
Hello there. I could I came from the west. Have you been? But it's been... I don't even know everything. Well,
Am I remembering incorrectly that you can sell stuff in this game? I might be. I forgot to do this earlier. Let's do this now. Another Pharos' Lockstone. There's a... should be a... yeah, here we go. There's stuff upstairs and downstairs. Isn't that fancy? Ooh, free Titanite shards. I could have saved myself some cash. Oh well. Okay, nothing else out there, just a balcony, I guess. Fair enough. I thought Cable was supposed to be here. Whatever. Anyway, there were skeletons down here, so let's lure them out of the darkness. Oh man, the skeleton lords are going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Estus Shard? Soul Vessel. That is a respec item. I don't think we'll need that, but it's good to hold on to just in case. I thought there was more than the one skeleton down here. I guess I was mistaken. I don't have this game's finer details like super duper committed to memory or anything. I do like it a lot, but I've only fully played through it like twice. Anyway. If I can figure out how to sell stuff, I would be in business as far as money's concerned.
Is that a ship? Here, to see. However...
Get another sippy of our Estus. Level up a couple of times. That seems fine and dandy. Okay, back to the Lost Bastille. There are other areas we could go to, but I want to mess around here first. I think there's a ring I want somewhere in this area. Maybe. Yoink. Let me knock that off. Ow. It's fine. Ow. It's fine. Fist plunging attack. That's so silly that you can do that. Shock and awe, it's the pursuer again. He really do be pursuing. You could get over here. Thank you. Wait for my stamina to come back. I did not press dodge in time. Ow. Sippy. I'm doing noticeably more damage than I was. I can just go behind him for that attack. That's so much easier. Thank you for the Twinkling Titanite. I will save that for later. Okay, I don't think the covetous rings stack, so I won't be replacing one of my rings with that one, but it's good that we looted that chest, because we got another fragrant branch of yore out of it, too. I guess you can't backstab these dudes, or I didn't have the right angle. Either one of those are possible in this wide, wacky world of ours. You don't say. I'll talk to you in a second. If you're not gonna open this chest, I might as well. What does that go to? I extremely don't remember. A very old key. I straight up have forgotten what this key goes for. I will have to look that up later. Anyway, hi Lucatiel.
What is it? I don't know. Things are... You are... You are... I don't hesitate. You are...
Okay.
I don't hesitate.
Let's not go that way right now. There are things over here I want. Did you really have to do that, buddy? You didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that. You could have just... You could have just said no and let me be on my merry way. But you decided not to. You decided to be difficult. You brought this on yourself. That's all I'm saying. Yoink. Handy dandy lightning buff. Oi. Come over here, please. So you don't disturb that barrel. That was weird how those attacks whiffed. Do I have any fire bombs? I have one. Let me put that on my belt. Hey, that worked perfectly for once. That barrel has a tendency to be extremely janky, and it doesn't always work. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean to do you like this. Bonfire! And a whole lot of chests to loot. Ooh, some large shards. I need those. Some regular shards. I could have saved my money, but then the pursuer would have been harder. Thanks for letting me loot your stuff, McDuff. I appreciate it.
Oh. Shit. Oh, D. Fled. I'm so right now.
Yes, I'll give you the ember.
You've got to give me.
Okay, do you have large shards for sale? You have unlimited large shards for sale. That's nice. And a single repair powder, which I will buy. There. Now we have a +5 and a +4. And I need 2 shards to upgrade both of them. Now I need 3 to upgrade both of them. I misread that earlier. Anyway. Exhaust his dialogue.
The power and so flame.
Oop.
I give you flame.
Alright, let me see if he moves over so I can grab that chest. I would like him to. Can you get up, please?
Flame.
Oh, I have to light this torch, I think. Let me do that.
I ought to flame. Flame, I give from this. Be gone.
Can you move, please? There we go. Now I can grab this, whatever it is. I'm not even going to use those, whatever. It's fine.
I ought to fetch a new one, flame.
I keep mismenuing.
Be gone.
I will save the rest of my souls, I think. Okay. Ow. That's fine. Am I power stancing? I don't think I am. There we go. Yeah. I feel pretty strong, actually. It's nice. Alright, time to deal with these shitheads. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. A lot easier to deal with that way. Also, it's the animation looks very silly there. For what I'm sure are obvious reasons. Okay, if I keep going this way, I will eventually run into a boss, and I don't want to fight that boss right now. I would have a bad time. But I will clear out this area as much as I can, and then we will come back to this boss later, hopefully when I'm overpowered, so that I can just beat it really easily. That's the master plan. Alright, there's approximately 2 million soldier guys in here, so I'm gonna try my best to lure them out. A few at a time. I didn't want to parry there. I was holding forward on my control stick. That's why that happened. Everything's fine. Thank you for the life gem. I always want more life gems. Okay, so that will stagger. That's good. That's good to know. I like having that info. Ah! Jesus! Thank you for doing that, I guess? That was deeply silly. Is there even anything in here? The animation sync. Okay. Wanted to get that out of the way before I took a sippy. Ooh, another life gem. That's the boss. Not doing that right now. Not doing that right now. That is a bad idea. We're not that strong yet. So let's explore down here first. I don't think I can make this. Nope. Yeah, if you could just come over here, please. These guys are dropping life gems fairly frequently. I appreciate it. This may be stupid, but I'm doing it anyway. There we go. I didn't want that guy to, like, break out of his cage and try and jump on me. That would have been annoying. Are you serious? What is the purpose of that door? I'm not mad, Dark Souls 2, but I am a little disappointed. That was deeply silly. Okay, fair enough. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. People still say that, right? That's still a cool thing people say. Nice going, dingus. Brought that shit upon yourself. Alright, let's try this again. That was kind of lucky. This is fun. I'll say that much. I'm glad that Dark Souls 2 gives you the power to inflict fisticuffs upon your foes. Stamina. Ow. It's fine. Also, the 1-2 combo punch is pretty fun. Come on. I was briefly jump scared by that phantom behind me. I thought for sure it was another enemy. I thought incorrectly, thank goodness. But it was a thought all the same. I was about to say, I know there are more of you down here. Let's maybe leave him alone. He's not bothering anybody. Oh, this just leads back here. Hello. It's fine. Everything's fine. See? Everything's under control. I could summon help for the boss, but that would just give them even more health for me to chew through with my non-completed build. I don't want to mess with that right now, so I won't. Alright, let me just make double sure that there's not anything else here. I don't think there is. Now that I know that door leads to nowhere. For some godforsaken reason. I love Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 does not always love me. Unfortunately. Ooh, Royal Greatsword. I'm never going to use that, but thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this section of the fort that we can really do / get to without fighting the boss. And as previously stated, I'm not really interested in doing that right now. So I'm not going to do that. We'll go back to Majula, get a couple levels, and then I think I want to go back to Heide's Tower of Flame. There's an item there that I want to get that I did not pick up last time I was there because I was in a hurry to get to the boss. Get a drink real quick. Bless these fast loading screens. Hi, Harold.
There, less.
Let's see. More health. More ADP. This seems fine.
You would?
More life gems, thank you. Alright. There is more stuff we can do in this area besides the item that I'm getting. I'm opening a snack, don't worry about it. But I want to come back and do that later, once I'm more powerful. I'm putting off a fair amount of stuff until we have our build somewhat online. Can I backstab these dudes? Maybe. These dudes are annoying as hell, what the hell? Jesus. I shouldn't have taken that much effort. Anyway, this is what I wanted. Ring of Binding. That way, we lose less health while we're hollowed. Similar in effect to the Cling Ring from Demon Souls, which I would love to revisit on stream, but I currently don't have the means to do that. It would require setting up a capture card with my PS3, and for some reason that just doesn't... I have a capture card, but it just doesn't work for that anymore. I don't know why. Or it would require emulating a totally real and perfectly legal PS3, and my laptop is not that powerful, so... I will just have to put those plans on the back burner for now, sadly. Thought there was something in here. I think that's a miracle catalyst. Not terribly useful for me. But it's an item, and I gotta pick it up. You know how it is. Hey, buddy. I dodged way too early, but that worked out for me. Once again, I dodged way too early, but it worked out for me. I think there's a thing over here, yeah. Is it guarded by a buddy? Doesn't seem to be. Ooh, another human effigy. Don't mind if I do. Let's go this way first. No, actually, let's go the other way first. I thought this way led to forward progress, but no. I think this leads to an extra item, maybe. Yeah, backstab! Whoa, that was a lot of damage, actually. Almost one-shot him. Nice! Give me the Sublime Bone Dust, please. That is an Estus upgrade. Instead of giving us more sips like the Estus shards, the Sublime Bone Dust will increase the amount of healing we get from each sip, which is nice. I worded that pretty awkwardly, but hopefully you understood what I meant. Nothing in here, I suppose. Nothing in there. Hello, Basilisk. Some nice environmental storytelling going on. We could see a petrified person standing in the back of the room. And this was the thing that petrified him. Obviously. How many of these do I have now? I think I just used up my last one, actually. There's enough of them in the game to unpetrify all the people with like a little bit of wiggle room if you miss one, but not much. So if I miss one, I might have to look up where it is. Hello, Elephant Warrior. I don't remember your actual name. Beat a hasty retreat real quick. Don't remember your attack patterns. You're pretty slow though, which is good for me. Estus Shard! Well worth it to come in here. Night set. I will never put that on. Well, I might, actually. I don't know. I would like to wear something a little less dorky looking. And that's just a busted door that you can't ever interact with, I think. I am on the lookout for better drip than what we currently have. Have not found it yet. I'm sure we will, though. At some point. Maybe. Hidden wall? No. Excellent. Back to Majula. Hi, Harold.
Is that a here to see, however?
Upgrade our Estus, level up once or twice. More HP is good. Surely I can afford more than that. I'll hold on to my other soul items, I guess. Let's have a nice, even 15 vigor, I think. I should look up the stat soft caps for later. Oh. Let's see. First I'll... buy another life gem.
Thank you, kind.
Burn the bone dust. Stronger Estus. Alright, what do I want to do? Let's see. I could get a couple thousand souls to have Lycia open the path to the Huntsman's Copse. Or I could go back to No Man's Wharf, do that. That's what I'm leaning towards. Or I could grind for 14k souls, buy the Cat's Ring from Shalquar, and then go down and do the Grave of Saints. That would be another easy boss. I'm gonna save up for the Cat Ring and go do No Man's Wharf. That seems like a good idea. I really like how open Dark Souls 2 is, especially at the start. You can, like... There's so many different directions you can go, and they're all equally... Well, roughly equally, like, similar in terms of difficulty. God, it is dark here, and I know there are dogs. Let me... We're gonna have to forego dual wielding for a second. Just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. So I can light some sconces and such. Hey, buddy. Ow. You gonna get over here, buddy? Okay. The torch system in Dark Souls 2 is cool, but it's also a little weird. Instead of, like, having a set number of torches, you have one torch, and finding additional torches, like, increases the timer by 5 minutes. I don't know why it operates like that. It's not bad, it's just weird. But I do like it. I do like lighting up dark areas and stuff. It's very cool. I missed. This is a precarious position to be in. Could you come over here, please? I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to accidentally dodge and yeet myself into the abyss. Ow. I dodged too early. Stop it. Ow. I've already used 3 sips. I have a lot of life gems, but I'd rather try and... no! I saw what was happening, but it was too late. Oh well. I'm eating. Which is why I have my mic muted right now. Okay, y'all, settle down a little bit, please. Ow. They throw oil at you? I didn't know that. Maybe I did at one point and I forgot. It's interesting. Stop it! Stop shooting me. Hello. Okay. was a little discombobulated earlier when I first got to this area, but we're good. Get charge punched, idiot. Face the wrath of Hilda Haymaker. Light? I was initially thinking about, like, making a highlight reel of this playthrough and putting it up on YouTube after I finished it, but I kind of I kind of want to save that for, like, challenge runs, and this is one in name and in theory, but, and I've said this a couple times, but this feels more like just a regular Dark Souls 2 playthrough. We have pretty good damage, actually. It's not like... Ugh. It's still tough, because this is Dark Souls 2 we're talking about, but it's not, like, arduous or anything. It maybe was in the beginning, when we didn't have our dual-wielding Caestuses, or however you say the plural of that, but... This is pretty fun. It just feels like I'm playing Dark Souls 2. I have less range than I would like, but honestly the damage is solid. Hello, gentlemen. I do feel a little bit handicapped. Ow. 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 I do feel a little bit handicapped here, since I'm holding a torch, and so I can't dual wield. But I think I'm managing. Speaking of torches, hello! I didn't realize this when I first played through this game, but this torch hollow is friendly, and I think he'll, like, follow us. And, you know, light sconces, and maybe not light sconces, but he'll at least follow us and provide a light source, which is nice, so I can go back to dual wielding. Didn't know that. I always just killed the dude as soon as I saw him, because, like, he's an enemy. Of course I'm gonna do that, but no, if you don't do that, he just kind of follows you around. Super cool. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of weird, one-off, obscure details like that. I really like that about this game. There's so much stuff to this game. If you're willing to, like, put the time into it to, you know, search and things and stuff. Great sentences that I'm saying right now, but if you're willing to look for secrets and things, you will find them. Will you light this? No! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to attack you! Are you good? Are we good? Are we cool? I think we're cool. Who said that? Don't lock onto Buddy. Don't lock onto the friend. I want to kill this guy. Hold still so I can backstab you. Ah! I guess it's a good thing friendly fire isn't a thing. No, stop! Not him! Do we make sure I'm power stancing? I am. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep hitting you. I've never done this before. Hello again, Lucatiel.
I thought that might be you. The long... What could... this is...
Thank you.
Of course. Oh, lad, there is a... I was... and then... Have you heard? And a hot one... This... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. We will meet again. Some more human effigies, thank you. You gonna follow me? Please, thank you. There we go. I don't know why that's so hard. I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm just covered in oil for no reason. I thought I heard a dog. Is there an invisible hollow up here? There might not be anything up here. There might just be pointless, impossible. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that that was indeed a waste of time. A waste of Timothy. Who is Timothy? This is Timothy. He's our friend. It's a little difficult for him to follow us for whatever reason, but it's fine. Jesus Christ. Wasn't expecting to get wombo comboed there. Okay, there we go. Can you, like, walk a little faster, please? It's cool that you're following us, but, like, you're being inconvenient about it. Nothing in here, seemingly. Okay. Excuse you. Don't. Actually, I think I missed something down here. Yeah, there's that whole area. Just accidentally gave it a miss. Let's go back. Wait for our friend to come along. This is making it takes a longer time. I recognize that, but it's also cool, so I'm doing it anyway. And you can't stop me. This is my playthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin for the PlayStation 4 console. You're free to do your own. Oh god, oh god. Everything's fine? Everything's fine? That was stupid. I was hoisted by my own petard there. It's fine. Okay. Back to the old strat. The Torch Hollow friend is a little too slow. I would like to at least complete this area. Before the end of stream. Go. There we go. Just hold still so I can backstab you. Thank you. Yes, yes, very scary. Alright, that takes care of you. Yep, you can do that. Grab my stuff. We're getting back to where we were. Ah. Alright, this may be a little problematic. Let me get my dukes back. Ah! Jeez. Moving on. Ow. That was kind of a whack hitbox, but whatever. Hashtag just Dark Souls 2 things. Fist plunging attack. Sippy. Yeah. Okay. This playthrough is a lot harder with just one fist instead of two. Who would have thought? Let me fully get these out of the way. Okay, Dark Souls 2, sure. Could you come back here and away from the oil canister, please? That's not a canister. You know what I'm talking about. That comes out really fast. There we go. That's all I wanted. Was that so hard? Come on. I'm trying to bait the dogs out. Who bait the dogs out? God, that was a song. Remember that? Maybe you shouldn't. That song was silly. Don't be murdered by the dogs. Animation queuing, my beloved. Christ, that was an ordeal and a half. But I'm not dead. Invisible Hollow. Okay, this is a little bad. Let me get my dukes out. Ow! Power stance. Everything's good. I'm still alive. Just Got to take my time. Their helmet. How many Pharos' Lockstones do I have? I have one. I didn't think that was going to be a ledge I couldn't come back from. Whatever. Okay, I don't have unlimited torch time. Is this really the one that lights up the whole place for free? Sure seems to be. That's nice. Perfect. How on earth did I not get hit by that? Okay, back to power stancing. This is the dead-end house with nothing in it, right? Ah! Christ! Where did you even come from? Get out of here. Moving on. I didn't think I got that backstab, but I'll take it. Okay, good. Those things are already... They're pre-cowering from the light. It's good. God, they're freaky. I forget what these things are called, but Jesus Christ. That's fine. Okay, I thought I dodged that. Clearly I was mistaken. Let's heal up fully just to be safe. Sorry for being relatively quiet, I'm kind of concentrating here. You want to follow me back outside, please? Don't go crazy on me. Hello. More of them. That was a well-timed dodge on my part. Ran out of stam. There's 3 of them in there. Well, at least 3 of them. Ow. This is fine. Duh. Whew. Jeez. That was an ordeal. What's even in here? Some stairs, okay. That whiff. Whatever. I don't think these are mimics, but this one might be trapped. Sure is. Friend? No, I don't think so. I should probably heal up, just in case. No, that's not something I can jump across, that's fine. I thought for sure I had dodged out of the way. I was incorrect. Let's bring the ship into port. Ooh, life gems, thank you. That's fine. If you could follow me up the stairs one at a time, please. Hello. Whew. Sure. Ooh, a radiant life gem. Hello. Oh. That guy. I was about to say, there's a dude here that's annoying. It's that guy. Oh, I don't like this. Let me just run away and open up the shortcut real quick. Just making sure I get that before I die. Alright, Dark Souls 2, you don't have to be like this. Oh my god. Okay, that's one. I'm trying to finish clearing this place out before my weapon breaks. And it's getting close to doing that. And I would rather it not. I would just rather it not, you know? Hello, dude. If that is your real name, which I doubt. Ooh. More human effigies, thank you. I feel like there's got to be at least 2 of those things in there. I also feel like I missed something. I definitely missed something. There's like a breakable wall somewhere in here. The only one like it in the whole game, by the way. But I don't remember where it is. Is it in here, maybe? Maybe. Gavlan! What's up, buddy?
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal.
What? With Gavlan?
Oh, I can sell stuff to him. Get all of this nonsense out of my inventory. I don't want any of it. I'll keep those. I don't think I want to sell anything else. What do you have for sale? Increases poise. I'm not gonna have a lot of poise anyway, it's fine.
Many did.
Hell yeah, buddy. Stop that. Where did you all come from? Let's get them away from my boy. I don't want to hurt Gavlan. Alright, let me switch around my weapons there. Just to try and stretch out weapon durability a little bit longer. I'm almost done clearing this place out. Chesto. Some repair powder. How much of that do I have? I have 3. I would rather stockpile those if I can. Sorry to ruin your break, boys. Sorry, not sorry. Can I go? That was weird. Felt like there was an invisible wall there. The Brigand set. Very brigandy. I could have gotten this ages ago, but I didn't. Well, I sure don't remember where that breakable wall is. I'm gonna have to look that up for later. Oh well. Alright, let's go back. There's an NPC that I want to talk to. He should be down here. Y'all can just stay in there. Whatever. That's a problem. But we don't have to stay here for much longer. Luckily. I missed the path over there. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty penny to repair that. Oh well. Hello.
I see light. I am Carillion. I see. I am.
Oh. My intelligence isn't high enough. I think it needs to be 8? I guess he'll just hang out here forever. Whatever, buddy. That's your problem. I don't think I want to spend 3 levels on intelligence when that will serve no purpose for my build. So he can just stay here forever. It'll be fine. Nobody seems to be attacking him. Anyway, so whatever, you know. Back to Majula. And before we do anything, I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Enjoy the Majula ambiance. Alright, I'm back. First things first, I gotta go repair my Caestus.
Oh. I'll be around.
Let's see, did I find any... I don't have any large shards. Do you sell any? I don't think you do. No, McDuff does. But I think I should be fine. Let's... Right. I will get the cat's ring for later. Hi, Shalquar.
Oh, undead are we?
I love this NPC so much.
And one without much time remaining.
She's just a talking cat, and the game doesn't really explain what her deal is. She's great.
Not exact. Well, oh yeah. So, ooh.
By that. Also probably by the Ring of Whispers. I don't need these other ones. She's the covenant manager of this game. You can abandon covenants and check your rankings etc.
This place, everything. This place. There. We.
Just exhausting our dialogue.
Everything. Satisfied? I'll be around if.
There we go. Get probably a single level out of this. Actually, do I have any? Yeah, I've got. Let's use these. Get a couple of levels at least. Hi, Harold.
Bearer.
Bearer, seek lest. I think I want enough ADP to where our agility is at 99, and then we'll be set for the rest of the game. In the meantime, another point of strength will be helpful. And then we can go buy a few life gems from Valencia.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go take on the boss of No Man's Wharf. Shouldn't be too hard. We're pretty good stats-wise. And both of our Caestuses are at +5, which is also nice. I am amazed and delighted that didn't hit me. Let me see if I can actually get to the boss without dying, without getting ganked by a million enemies. Excuse me, fellas. I have no quarrel with you this day. Alright, time to fight the Flexile Sentry. Yeah, our damage is solid. Also, fun fact. This thing isn't like... They're not wearing weird helmets. That's just their heads. These are lizard guys. I never noticed that before now. Isn't that cool? Ooh, I staggered him. Right as I ran out of stamina. Not the best time for that. They're almost dead. Which is good, because the water level in this room does rise throughout the fight, and it'll eventually make it harder for us to maneuver. So you don't want to... You don't want to dilly-dally. This thing has a lot of cool attacks and animations, but it's just not hard enough to, like, survive long enough to do a lot of them. It even has a really weird grab attack, too. But that's fine. The bosses in Dark Souls 2, for the most part, aren't like terribly difficult compared to the other games in the series, and honestly, I'm fine with that. Not every boss needs to be like a supreme test of skill and endurance and coordination, or like a big epic set piece. I'm fine with some bosses just like having a cool vibe and being not that hard. Of course, I would say that. I'm one of those weirdos who likes this game to begin with. Anyway, we're sailing on a ghost ship. Isn't that fun? I haven't been paying attention to ads this entire stream. I'm not good at that. Oops. Anyway, we are at the back entrance to the Lost Bastille. And as soon as we find a bonfire here, I will warp back to Majula and call the stream tonight. I do love doing that. Oh, this game's so fun. I would like to grab that. I don't think there's anything else hidden down here. Do. Drop down here. There we go. Scimitar, but the free repair powder is nice. Okay, now let's head back up for real. Find the bonfire, head back to Majula, power ourselves up, call it a night. Feeling pretty good about this one. Let me pull up my daily boppers. I have to check my schedule. I want to be sure I notify folks properly when the next stream is happening. Alright. Grab that. Stockpile my better life gems for tougher encounters. There is just nothing in here, huh? Fair enough. Alright, one of these side doors leads to the bonfire here. What does that even do? I don't remember. Here it is. Perfect. Back to Majula. I said that weird. Oops. Alright, let's pop this.
There.
Let's see. What do I want to level? The Caestuses and also our fists scale off of both strength and dex, but mainly off of strength. But more dex will also give us more damage, so I do want to bring that up at some point. Let's bring it up right now, actually. Pump that up a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit more stam, a little bit more ADP, a little bit more health.
You?
Buy some more life gems.
Thanks.
Alright, I think that about does it for tonight. Made a pretty good amount of progress, actually. Killed a few bosses, made our way into a few different areas, started getting our build online. We're not fully powered up yet, but we're doing pretty good, actually, which is nice. This isn't... It's still tough, but this isn't as tough as I was maybe imagining it to be, which, you know, I'm grateful for that. As for future streams, I'll be back with Street Fighter 6 on Saturday. I'll probably be streaming that at 7 p.m. CST instead of 4:30 because I got some stuff going on during that time. Won't be able to stream at my usual time. I'll update my schedule on my Twitch page. And then after that, I'll be back with more Dark Souls 3, continuing this playthrough on next Wednesday, the 3rd of September. And until then, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Bye for now.